Hello, YouTube. I know it's been some time, but I'm back. And this video is going to be a review of edibles. It's going to be a review of edibles. Um, and like a quick story time towards the end. But look at the shirt. I'm so fly. I never land. It's accurate. That's accurate. But okay, so edibles. All right, so I'm gonna give you the gist and like the difference between consuming marijuana through edibles and by smoking it. See, I'm not a smoker because, as you all know, I sing and I value my lungs very much so. But so back in like 2012, I think I smoked it for the first time. But that was a very dark time for me. So because that night I like mixed clear alcohol with dark liquor, and then I like smoked several, maybe not several blunts, but maybe just one blunt several times, and that night didn't end very well for me. I woke up, well, I was barely asleep. I do remember like laying down and feeling like I was doing cartwheels backwards and like drifting in space. It was a weird feeling. I don't know if I was too high, too tipsy, but I do remember throwing up. I went to work hours late and left hours early. I literally went to work and I was just curled over a basket for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. I don't know, but came late, left early. I was fucked up. So I don't know if that was the weed or the mixture and alcohol. It was probably the mixture of alcohol. So I don't know how that weed session felt. And then I was in Maryland at the time. That was winter 2012, I believe, Maryland. And then I tried it again. I think it was still 2012, 2013. And I was just in Times Square with a few people, and you know, they was smoking, and then I had a few puffs, and it didn't really do much for me. It didn't do much for me. Now these edibles though. Now these edibles. Let me tell you. It's like sometimes you feel like it ain't hitting you. Like it ain't working. This ain't working. Okay, I'm gonna go from the first time I had edibles. This guy at my job, he made them. He made a sheet of brownies, and he told me that they were strong and to only eat not even half, cause he had them in cubes, and he said like not even half. So I ate like a little bit, but I'm in my room and I got hungry. To my dumb ass, I ate more than half, and then there was like a little crumb or a breakage piece to the side of one of the Ziploc baggies, and I ate that one too because I was like, I'm hungry. I don't feel like I'm gonna eat. But big mistake, big mistake. I didn't die. I mean, because I'm here making this video. But or so no. Okay, anyway, I was gonna take that somewhere else. But maybe 30 to 40 minutes later, it started setting in. It felt like someone punched me in my face. It was like my forehead. It felt like my forehead was like a window, like it was open. Like maybe like I rubbed Vicks Vapor Rub on my forehead, but I felt like that was like a numbing sensation because it was like an after effect of getting punched, kind of. Yeah. And so I was like, yo, like, what is going on? It was like I was panicking. I was like laying out on my bed, and my best friend came in, and I was like, yo, do you think he put something else in this? Like, I was scared. I was scared. And he was like, no. But that high lasted for days. For days. And I think maybe 2 days later, we had went to like the store. I don't even remember the walk to the store. I just remember me being curled over a basket and us having to lift home. Like we left. Because I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And then he was talking to me. I knew what he was saying, but I was just like, please don't say anything that I have to respond to. Because I felt that I had to throw up. And I said those few words and bleh. I only had water, so it was just water that came up. But moral of the story, don't eat more than your limit. The weed guy told me not to eat even half, and I went way over half. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. So I had those same brownies, like a bunch of brownies up in the freezer, you know, And we're going out to the club, me, my best friend, his cousin, and she brings her friends. One of the friends we've never met before. This is our first time meeting her. So we're like, oh hi, and she's all cute, and we have a good time. And so she's bragging about she's going off talking about something. Oh, I'm not like one of those people that don't know they limits, and oh, they just be drinking and drinking and falling over. No, that's not me. She says this as, she's having some of my brownie. And I'm like, girl, be careful. You don't need to eat all of it. Oh, no, girl, I'm fine. I looked at her like, wait, what did you just do? She devoured a whole piece. She had a few pieces as the night progressed. And, we're in the car. She ate some more. I was like, are you for real? Like, you're going to die. Like, what are you doing? And, she died in the club, y'all. She died in the club. She died in the club. Oh, well, she ain't really dead. But in that moment, I bet she wished she was. Like, throughout the night, she was kind of normal, whatever that is. Like, the music is going and she's just like, and then hours later, maybe, I don't know if hours later, maybe an hour later, it went from just cute movements to like sweat. And I was like, oh my God, this bitch is dying in front of me. And meanwhile, I'm high out of my mind in the club too. So I'm looking at her and I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck to do? And there was only 2 sober people. They left us. They abandoned us. They went to go do something. They were supposed to come back. But meanwhile, it was me, the dying girl, the zombie chick, and her friend. All 3 of us are high. And she's damn near dead. And so then towards maybe 15 minutes later, she motioned. She motioned. And so we're like, okay, let's get out of here. And so we start going for the exit. It didn't happen. She was a stick figure, but she weighed like 500 pounds in that moment because it was like dead weight. She started collapsing. And so I'm trying to hold her up. Oh. And security tries and helps. And so we go out like this emergency exit and he's like dragging her down the stairs. Like I'm helping. We holding her up, but her legs, they're dragging all down the stairs. And so she starts throwing up and wanting to go to the hospital. She didn't go to the hospital. She was just high. She was just too high. But come to find out, I had no idea she was drinking before she even got to our house and then ate all my edibles. You ate all my edibles and then died in the middle of the club. But okay, so yeah, don't eat too much edibles. Don't eat too much edibles. Yeah, because I didn't have any great experiences from smoking it. But it's very short-lived. Edibles will last days. Depending on how much you eat, that shit will last days. There are some highs where it's like cute, perky. It's just like, the highs are so different. It's hard to explain them, but you feel amazing. You just feel amazing. You feel like you're flying. You just feel like you're in tune with the great divine. And it's just like, okay, now the music is flow out of me. Sometimes it's just like an immediate, you just get up there and then you just pass out. And that pisses me off because sometimes I really be wanting to use it to write music because I write music, I write stories and stuff. And when you're high, you're like entwined with all of your creative mind. And then some. And this is just like, oh, I could be making some magic right now, but I'm dead. Oh, but that one of the experiences I had that night when I had first got high off of them strong edibles, I thought I was asleep. My phone charger's on the wall and it emits a blue light. In the dream, there was a bunch of blue little people working and pulling on these levers. They were working and pulling. And then slowly, I was able to zoom out of them working and working. And then it was the blue light on my wall on the charger. And I blinked like twice. And I was like, bitch, I'm awake. I was like, what is this? But that high was like crazy. You know how they say there's parallel universes, there's many yous, many different situations or whatever. When I was high, when that particular high, I was like shutting down because it was like it was too much. It was like I was telepathically connected to every mind of mine that exists. And it was like, oh my God. It was like I could think me moving forward or moving back. And even the thought process alone was stressing me out. Like I was sweating. I was like, oh my God, like what? Bitch, that shit was a lot. That shit was a lot. But moral of the story, don't eat too much. Don't eat too much, know your limit, and they're amazing. They're amazing. But okay, I gave y'all the story time. I gave y'all several story times, like 2 different story times. Oh God, there's another one. I don't even know. It was nothing really talk about though. Oh, but I highly recommend edibles. Like, they're the gift that keeps on giving. Like, if you have anxiety, stress, or anything, edibles, edibles. I got this brownie, like big ass brownie muffin. It's 300 milligrams. Is it milligrams? I hope it's milligrams. But it's 300 milligrams, and it was only $10, bro. $10. That's like a fortune. That's like a fortune. But yeah. Don't do it on the weekdays though, because you know you gotta work. Cause me, I can't do it on the weekdays because I'm doing a whole lot of work at work, and I don't want to need nobody looking at me like, "Are you high right now?" No, I'm not. Right now. But yeah. When I'm high, I'm like light on my toes. I'm like more me, if that makes any sense. Cause you know, regular us, we have so many walls up, but when you're high, it makes you more expressive. It's more carefree. You're just like, yeah. Just talk about it makes me feel high. But I'm not high, I promise. I'm not high right now. High off life. I'm high off life. That's what I'm high off. All right, but bye.